the recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
Yes, yes, yes. It's I Should Have Been a Horseman Day. It's your boy, Heartbreak Julio. Another episode of The Clear View. We live, we on time, 8:15. Even though I told y'all 7:30, it don't matter. I said 8:15 and we here, we live. It's a special, special day. I'm here with my co-host, special co-host today, my brother Dominican Kev, my brother in this music shit, man. We made an album. It's called I Should Have Been a Horseman. It dropped today. We dropped the video, The North Remembers. You feel what I'm saying? Also, I have another special guest too, my man Germs that mixed the project. So we're going to just chop it up and talk the album. But please let me first introduce the man that produced the entirety of the project. The one, the only, the legendary Dominican Kev. You heard? Hold on, let me see if I get my boy some noise. Hold on, let me see if I get my nigga some noise. Fuck out of here. My nigga need some noise. What niggas talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was a fucking intro.
I love the intro. Peace, King. You good?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. How you feeling, man? I didn't know this was your first fully produced project. I'm sorry for you. The rollouts get better. I promise.
Beat tapes and shit. And I was like,
okay,
it's still crazy to me that I just put out a fucking, I just put out I produced entirely. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I'm going to introduce my engineer, Germs. We got him in the building, too. We're going to chop it up real quick because I know his time is, he probably got another session coming up.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Give people some time to file in a little bit.
Word.
Yo, Germs in the building, my boy.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
What up, Julio?
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy not to see you in the studio. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Isn't that wild? It is weird seeing people outside of their job. Like, when you see a teacher, in like Target.
Yeah. Kev, Germs, Kev officially.
Word.
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Worked on a couple things separate, which is crazy. Totally separate from each other. That's wild.
Yo, we made this project that I'm very proud of. So first off, cheers to you guys. Salute to you, brothers. I Should Have Been a Horseman was really we've been finished, we've been recorded it. I was sitting on, that's how special it is. Anybody that knows me, I don't sit on music. I'm out the door with it. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what? This is a special project. So then I started to get very meticulous and obsessive about the release of the project because I wanted to have its own vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, if I drop it, I wanted to initially drop it top of the year. Then I'm like, I actually wanted to drop it right after A Lot from the Melting Pot. But then I was like, you know what? Nah, let it breathe. Let it breathe. I want this to stand out. So then it was like the top of the year. I was like, I want to drop top of the year. But I feel like albums that drop at the top of the year, sadly, get overlooked because it's so much material. You feel what I'm saying? So then that's when I was like, nah, I can't drop top of the year. You know what I mean? I gotta wait because I need us to be in these album of the year talks. You know what I'm saying? So because the project is deserving of that. So any thoughts? Engineer as Germs, like how do you give a little engineer knowledge for the people, man.
I mean, really, for Julio, bro, you make it easy because you actually know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people come in the studio. It's not that they're not, not that they're not veterans, a lot of them, but they don't practice. You know what I mean? Julio comes in, he's ready to go. He's got his shit written for the most part. Easy. Just shows up, he gets his shit done. I set up the mic for him. I set up the location for his phone so he could read. You know what I mean? And I keep it at that. I don't go crazy for him. He gets maybe like 2 compressors, maybe a little bit of EQ.
Okay.
Julio's easy, bro. Organic, natural. That's the way to move. Yeah, bro. I mean, you make it easy. Like I said, you got a specific vibe about you, and that's what works. And that's how I stick. That's what I stick to. It's a formula that's worked for you for 4 years now. You know what I mean? So
shout out my brother Verge, Down Bad, Big Down Bad Records. You already know what's going on. So yeah, man. Like, Kev, how's it feel, man? Talk to me. We here? We gonna chop it up.
Hey, shit. It still feels fucking weird. Like, I'm still like mad hype about it, but it's like, yo,
yeah. You on vacation, right? You on vacation, right? You flexing. Hold on. We ain't gonna drop that. We ain't gonna drop the low, but you moving around in these streets right now. You looking comfortable. You look like you got a comfortable spot. This was a little last minute. My man was prepared and ready. Look comfortable.
I'm gonna just say some producer ass shit right now.
Yeah, talk your shit.
When I made these beats, or like when I sent them, because some of them I made like 10 years ago. I didn't even know Julio 10 years ago. I was kind of like rapping like him when I was sending it to him, so I know that it would fit like that. It would be perfect for him,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm very proud of this fucking project. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Good hearing it. Like, I listened to like before it came out. I was listening to it for like 2 months straight.
Me too. I listened to it. I had to come back. I had to stop listening to it because I was like, damn, let me just take a break from it and see how it feels. It hits every time I hear it. It hits every time I hear it. It's a very special project. That's why it's near and dear to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because that was a true story on the record where you was like, I was like, yo, I made this with shout out my boy Wolverine hitting me too. Good fucking guy, man. So the crazy part was Jerms was mixing another record I did for the album, and I was writing that. So when I said, yo, Kev made this 10 years ago, I made it 10 minutes ago, that was a real fact. I had literally just wrote that whole verse. I never had it, and it was one of those, that's when I knew I was in a special orbit for this project because I never had something where I wrote that many string of bars that was very good that fast. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just coming to me. It was like, it's been like years like that because it just was like a true flow state. You know what I mean? That's why when I was like talking about breaking out the underground, like Stallone, and I was like, hold on. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit. That's why I was hoarding it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of special bars in here that I was like, yo, I need this not to be. I wanted to drop in May, and then Drake was dropping. I'm like, nah, I already know what's all that gonna be. I needed all the attention, and he's the most I can try to get. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that shit it turned out great. It turned out great. Germs, what's my fault? Go ahead, Kev.
Yo, like my this album, I love, but I don't know shit about football, but
yeah, my nigga bad.
I don't got nothing wrong with. I don't know nothing about Brett Favre.
Yeah,
that's my favorite like moment. Hold me off guard to this day, bro.
Yo, that Brett Favre shit, like, and Germs can speak to it. Like, a lot of times I'll be going and then I'll be done, but I still be having the vibe in my vein and the beat still be going. So Germs just know, let him go. Let him keep going. Let him
Yeah,
keep
bro. The
going.
amount of times I had to chop the beat up and then toss it right back at the end before it stopped, so I
Yeah.
could keep recording
Yeah,
him and not
yeah.
have to start that shit over.
Yeah, he does.
Is probably most of the songs on any given Julio project. Actually, matter of fact, you just
Yeah, I just
flow,
run
bro.
off. So that one
Huh?
was like, and I remember like, yo, I remember thinking about this time I had seen a nigga in his shorty and shorty looked like Brett Favre, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put that. It just popped in my head when I said it. Like, damn, nigga, y'all niggas be talking crazy. Your bitch is like Brett Favre.
You getting you get in a zone. I don't know what it is, but you get into a zone for sure.
I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, it was a good time, man.
Yeah, always.
But Germs, I appreciate you. I ain't gonna take too much of your time, bro.
You're good. You're good. I'm a skedaddle anyways, but it was great being on here. Pleasure.
Yeah, I
talking
know
to you.
you was on the show time.
Nice meeting
Shout
you,
out
Kev.
to Germs, y'all. Clap it up for Germs. Hold on, Germs. Before you dip, let me get you your. Yeah, Germs. My boy. Salute, brother. Appreciate you.
Yep. Peace, Julio. Talk to you later.
All right.
I appreciate you.
Love.
Peace.
Yeah, Kev. What's going on, King? Let's talk about your start. When you start making beats?
I was like 7 or 8 years old, just in DR, like.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm promoting the pod. My bad. I'm trying to promote this shit right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like 7, 8 years old in DR at my cousin's crib. He had FL Studio. You remember them dubstep beats that sound like an orchestra?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make dumb shits, and I was like, nah, this shit is trash. And then when I was like 10 years old, I discovered sampling. Like, oh, what? Oh, this shit hard. Okay.
That's fire. How do you sample?
I got a drum machine, not on me, but like, yeah, the drum machine.
If you don't want to give too many trade secrets away, I overstand it.
I use FL Studio right now, but I used to.
That's your weapon of choice right now. FL Studio.
What happened?
FL Studio is your weapon of choice right now.
Type shit.
Okay.
But as far as like the shit that I sample,
yo,
I just be on YouTube and I be finding shit like randomly. Like it'll just pop up on my page and it'll be like a fucking song I have no business knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, reason why I should know about like a Greek song from like the 80s, fire. Or like I'll just meet like an old Russian dude, like he was probably bumping some fire. And I just, shout out to Shazam, low key. Like shout out to Shazam, because I would have no
Shazam is fire. Shazam helped me find a lot of shit too, because some shit I be wanting to use to give to niggas like y'all, and then I be wanting to just jam to it because I love oldies. I'm a big fan of oldies. That's why, like soul music, 90s R&B, that's my fucking bag. So like, I just love that naturally as a fan. So of course I'm gonna be always drawn to producers that get in that bag. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm limited to that, because my ear is so uniquely vast that I fuck with anything. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can find, if it got a little lane for me, I'm gonna find my lane and do what I do. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I can hear like you have an eclectic ear because of the shit you pick. You feel what I'm saying? And the shit from our era that you be flipping and shit like that. So that's what I know. Like, okay, you from the cloth. But that Shazam app, like I said, that Shazam app, very helpful. Very helpful.
Yo, when it comes to like foreign songs that are in a language that I don't speak at all, like that should be clutch.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I be at my shorty crib. She plays some shit, and I was fake Shazam it. Not fake. I really Shazam some shit because she got a good eclectic ear with the R&B too. So it'd be certain shit she'll play, and I'll be like, yo, this shit fire. Like, hold on, let me creep that, and then I'll just straight nab that for a sample or just something to ride to. You know what I mean?
Right. And like sometimes I'm not even gonna lie, I just be like remaking shit that I grew up with, like shit that I grew up with or like my parents grew up with, like Spanish records.
Yeah. That's hard, bro. That's them Saturday morning, Sunday morning cleanups. You hear that music all day.
Feel me? Like, because I remember thinking maybe like on my second beat tape.
Okay.
My first, I don't remember. I was sampling bachata.
That's tough.
And I get that inspiration from one of my boys, Hell's Zone out in Florida.
Okay.
He got this like this EP series called Golpe.
Okay.
Dish, mashed plantains, salami, and fried cheese.
Okay.
Where he goes rapping over like chopped and screwed bachata.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yo, what the yo, it's hard. Like, feel me?
Yo, chopping and screwing the bachata, got it. That's crazy.
And yeah, like
that's a different kind of sauce.
And then when I make beats for like rappers, I think I said this shit earlier, but I don't remember. I be trying to rap like y'all niggas.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Like I was telling something earlier, like when I made the beats for this album, or like when I sent them beats for this album, I was rapping like you. Feel me?
Yeah.
Because I had known you shot the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because
out the Wolverine, facts. Big fucking facts.
He put me on to you, and I was like, oh, with the Heartbreak case shit, I was bumping that shit. I was like, yo, this okay. I like.
So that's great. So my origin story with you is mad funny, right? So we had linked up after the Heartbreak Kid. We started following each other, and then so I didn't know nothing. I just thought I was like, because once after Heartbreak Kid dropped, I started to get like new followers and shit like that. So I was just interacting and trying to be like, because the thing is like with the underground, to be honest with you, like I've been around the underground so long, like I be having moments where I'm like, all right, like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I be like to myself, you know, shout out to everybody, but I just be to myself. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, I gotta ingratiate myself more. You feel me? So I was like, let me start tapping in with the people. You know what I mean? So then you was in there, we was in the DMs chopping it up, and you was like, yo, you was showing me love for that project, and then you was like, yo, I rap too, bro. I know how, and you was giving me that work pain, bro. And let me tell you something. You touched my heart without even knowing, bro. Like I was like, yo, I feel him. Like I hope he do drop this project. That's why I kept telling you like shit in the cut, like, yo, drop that project, bro. Stop wait. I even like check back in, like, yo, drop that project, bro. Like you got something drop, bro. So then fast forward, I'm minding my business. I'm chilling. I'm scrolling through the timeline. Our good friend, my good brother, Action Figure, drops his classic Dark Side of the Ring. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm looking at the track list and like, okay, what's going on? What's this guy got? And he's like, yeah, it's a production by Dominican Kev. And I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, this nigga been talking to me about this rap album. I'm like, hold on, this nigga made beats. So I reported to that DM so fast. I was like, yo, I remember what I said. I was like, yo, I went. So I was like, first of all, this is the same Kev. So I was like, hold on. I'm trying to do the 2-2. Went to go hear this shit. I was like, nah, this shit is crack. Like, nah, this nigga made beats, bro. You ain't even fucking talking about this shit. Like, yo, I ain't dropped yet. I ain't dropped. Fuck wrong with you? And that's why it's so right that this first project is me and you, because what the fuck, bro? You should have been dropped music, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Well, you could have been Dominican Yay. You talk about Dominican Kev. You could have been Dominican Yay. Like we gotta get that back. I might have to sign you to down bad for your rap career, man.
Nah, like that's just the best way to catch people off guard. Like,
yo, that was Samurai.
Nigga, work be dead, not just be bullshitting around on Twitter, just cracking jokes, right? Or just yapping. And then on a random like Tuesday in June, boom, I have a whole production credit. You feel me?
Yup.
So it's like, wait, I thought you was just the nigga that just be talking crazy on Twitter.
So tell us the story. How did you and Action Figure link up? Because it's so crazy how like shout out to my brother Action Figure, because it really is like a universe, if you will, because the way just everything has been connected and flowing, and it's like it's some shit. Look, I can't even talk about shit, but it's I'll just say that I keep bumping into Action. You know what I mean? It's like it's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So how did y'all link up? How did that go? How did y'all connect? Because that doesn't happen. This doesn't happen.
Yeah. I got introduced to like Wolverine because got to like Know It All and Happy.
Okay, yeah, the good guys.
They do this. They was doing the Scaring the Holes thing, and I got put on to like Wolverine.
Yeah, shout to Scaring the Holes and all that. Mm-hmm.
And then I see Action Figure, right?
Yeah.
And I became a fan just off the fact that this nigga was rapping in a luchador mask. And I thought that was the hardest shit ever.
That shit was tough.
So I became a fan of that. And like I started, I was like, yo, this nigga's nice. Like, bro, what the fuck? I can't even. This was like a year or two ago, year and a half ago. I think I might have shared something like on IG, like a little preview of a beat that I made.
Okay.
And then, I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't even remember that. But I knew, like, I got put onto him on Twitter, like,
yeah.
And he sent, like, I sent him the beat for the Jack Veneno versus Carlos Colon.
Okay.
And he sent me that shit back like 2 days later.
Yeah, that's when yeah. That's a telltale sign when you got heat for real, is if you send the pack through and you get that pack back, something from that pack within the week. You got to just factor in niggas bread. That's all. You got to just factor in niggas breads. That's it.
Right.
But you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to Action. Shout out to
Action. Shout out to Wolverine. Hell yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Good brother in the building.
Yeah.
I got boy Wolverine. Wolverine acted bad. He's showing girl. Gangsta.
But yeah, that's kind of how I kind of got put on to Wolverine and Action, just off of like Know It All and Happy Art doing.
Yeah, Know It All's fire. Happy, fire. Them boys is cooking. That whole squad be cooking, bro. Like that's what's dope. I like dope shit like that. Especially like shit going on in New York and shit like that. It's dope to see, like, you know, because bars matter. It means a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bars matter and they matter. You know what I mean? So, like, seeing people uphold that, that's dope, bro. And you know, putting shit together for the independence, that's dope. Like, you know, doing your own thing, like, that's what niggas should do. We should be throwing our own shows and shit like that. Honestly, you know, love to the promoters, but then no, not love to them sometimes because it be bullshit. You feel me? But you know, shout out to them good brothers.
And shout out to my boy Rebel or our boy Rebel, because that's how I met. Like, I went to one of the Scaring the Holes.
Okay.
And he was performing, and I was like, "Yo, where's this nigga? I fuck with this shit."
Rebel is incredible. That's just like I met him at a show too, and he was performing, him and Know It All. So I seen, that was the first time I seen both of them live. I was like, oh, these niggas like that for real. I mean, I was more familiar with Rebel at the time because we was in the same circle with Wolverine at that time, like working and shit. Like, so it was cool to chop it up with him, and we was talking online, and to see him in person and him to be even 100 times cooler in person, and he was already cool. Like, a lot of times you meet rappers and it'd be like, oh, you know how it goes sometimes, you know, like, especially if they don't really know you like that, it'd be standoffish shit. It'd be, you know, and that's cool because everybody don't got to be for everybody. You feel me? But when you find your people in this shit, you kind of like, for me right now in this era that I'm in, like, finding like-minded people, and I really appreciate it, and I try to like keep the rapport and energy good. Like, yo, you need something, I'm here. You know what I mean? Vice versa. Like, it's important. You know, it keeps the community is important, especially in this shit, because it's a lot, bro. Like, I'm not speaking for everybody because niggas is getting it. You know what I'm saying? And some niggas is not. It's work. And niggas got work, bro. And it's like, it's tough. It's niggas always, we all trying to fight for this little bit of real estate. 24 hours. We all trying to fight for this little bit of real estate. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, like, I met him through that shit. Then I like had him on IG, and I'm like, yo, this nigga's nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, he was one of the first few rappers that I ever like sent, bro, like a pack to.
Okay.
Working on with.
Okay.
And yeah, like, yeah, shout out to fucking Rebel, man. Like,
yeah,
I got with him.
That's tough. He got some shit with Wolverine too. That's dropping soon. Be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be something mean, man. Me and him got some joints in the cut. So wherever they land, I'm gonna holler at him. He did the joint for the melting pot. Beautiful. Like, that was the ill thing about that melt. I love that melting pot project. It was like, what? Not that none of them needed a showcasing, not by any means, but I like that everybody's verse was a standout. You feel me? Everybody come back to me like, yo, Action killed it, Verge killed it, 2G's killed it, Rebel killed it. Like, and it's good to see, like, oh, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was niggas' favorite shit? Like, because I really don't do much features. But when it comes to my projects, I'll be trying to have like this. Sometimes I feel like I have this chip on my shoulder where I want to prove, like, I can do it on my own. Like, and then I'll be having so much shit to say. But I definitely want to get better with that. Also, it was because the way I move, I just be wanting to go, bro. So it'd be like, I'll be wanting to wait for features to come back because I know how it goes. You feel me? Like, that's why when I had my own studio, niggas send me a feature, I try to get it back as soon as possible. You feel me? Like, I'm very like big on that. You feel me? Because I know how it is to wait, and you got plans. I be trying not to fuck niggas' plans up, but you know, it should be happening too. So I can't fault that. Life be life. You feel me? So it be just trying to find the balance. But I'm gonna definitely be better with that. I want to definitely send different joints, and there's a couple of shits I want to like put people together. Like, let's connect the dots here. Let's see how he sounds on this record. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to just get some of that going.
I always tell niggas, like, No bullshit. I only been to Queens like once or twice in my whole life, but Queens got some of my favorite producers and rappers and shit. Like that, especially niggas that I work with, like, you know, Rebel, you, Wolverine. Oh, like, y'all niggas is nice. Like,
that's a lot, man.
Shit, like I'm just.
Yo, Kev, you really out here, King. Like, take a moment for yourself. I know it's a lot, and you know, but I wanted to at least have this moment so we can have this. Fuck all this right now. This is a moment in time. We're gonna have this stream forever to remember this day and this day for you as well. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm very aware of how special this shit is for you. So enjoy it. You feel me? It's just as special for me, bro. Because niggas work. You know me. I don't never hold on to music. You feel what I'm saying? But I needed this to get the light it needed to get it. You know what I'm saying? And like, because like them Sonics, the way I just remember just riding around to this shit. I'd have been on plenty of highways. I'll smoke weed in my car now. I'm clean. I'm good. Police don't bother me. Don't pull me over. I ain't smoking weed in my car. It shouldn't smell like no bud in my car no more. But when I'm smoking big gas from riding to that Horseman.
Type shit. Like,
you feel what I'm saying?
Like,
look at my nigga Wolverine. He being gracious, man. Come on, man. You're incredible talent. Incredible generational talent.
Type shit.
He like Wemby. He young as shit. Like, oh shit, what the fuck gonna happen in 4 years? You know what I mean? Let him tell you he be done, but we can't let him leave.
But yeah, I should be working on a rapping album, but
you know what's funny? I still ain't hear a bar yet. I ain't hear one bar yet. I'm gonna just keep it 100 on the stream. I still ain't hear one bar yet. I just was laughing and telling my man that, and I just was laughing. I'm like, yo, that's why he cracking the fuck up. He know that because it's certain. And see, let me tell you, right? So let me tell you how out the loop I am in the underground. And I'm glad this is recorded because I want to come back to this because I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, right? So I see you producing niggas, right? Y'all niggas be, and I don't know how y'all do this because I know y'all be in separate fucking states. In some cases, y'all be having to collab on the beat. So it been joints. I done really press play. I'm thinking I'm about to hear the first Kev bar. Hear the first. Yo, listen. At this point, we might have to make this. I'm telling you, I'm assign the Dominican Kev, the rapper. We're gonna tease these first bars like stink first words.
The thing is, I wanted to start like, you know, working on a rap album, and then niggas found out that I like made beats and shit, and then I got too distracted by it because of making beats.
Guilty. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I think a couple beats on the album, he was like, "Yo, this for my rap album," and I'm like, "Yo, I need this. I might need this."
Like I have a vision in my head, but like, let me just sit in this file for this. But then again, I gotta make some beats and beats. And I just be like, oh, I forgot about this shit. I'm supposed to
look, you see?
So like,
he got 3 bronze beats of mine. Ain't never spit a ball, bruh. Kev is wild, bro. Kev, bro. Kev, bro. I ain't gonna put you on the spot. Normally, if you know this is my block, this is my hurt, we would have made, you know, you had to come off full bar. You probably would have been rapping already. Because that's how it is. Niggas would have been put you on the spot. Like, yo, nah, let me hear something. Those be a lot of niggas' famous last words. Yo, let me hear something. Yo, let me hear something. About to go crazy. But
one bar.
So is the rap album coming this year?
Maybe.
Okay. I know I owe you like 2 features for that. So whenever you're ready and you at the like close to it, let me know. I'm gonna send that right to you.
Yeah.
What so what inspired you? What inspired your pen? And then what inspired your, like, is the same thing that inspires your beats? Does it inspire your pen?
Low key, yeah, like I just be at work and I just be like listening to a sample and shit. And then like I make a beat in my head as I'm listening to the sample. I don't know how to explain it, but and then as I'm making a beat and shit, because I'll be bored as hell at work, so I'm gonna just be like bumping this shit and then just start rapping in my head. And yeah, that's pretty much what inspires both.
Good looking, brother. Good looking, brother. Good looking. Get me right. Shout out to my nigga Verge, also co-directed the North Remembers video. Legend, my brother. I love you. Thank you.
Verses on fucking on the Live from the Melting Pot, because he can't Spanish, and I was like, oh shit. that caught my attention like right away.
Yeah. Nah, he really mastered that. He's mastered that rap Spanish flow at a crazy. It's yeah. Like when we be talking this down bad shit, we really be like, yo, y'all niggas asleep. Like y'all, like, cause niggas been doing this. You feel what I'm saying? So I always tell everybody, tap the fuck in. There's something special going on here. I'm not saying it because I'm involved. It's because I love music and my ear works. I'm hearing this nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm hearing this albums. I'm hearing this like, yo, this shit is fire. And it's all kind of vibes. You feel what I'm saying? Like a nigga give you Spanish vibes, Spanish raps, Spanish drill, Spanish R&B. You feel what I'm saying? R&B, real lifestyle rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, love to my brother Verge, man. New album on the way too. But so what do you like most? What do you like most? Rapping or producing?
Producing. Because I'm supposed to be working on a rapping album, but I just be getting lost making beats. Like, don't get me wrong, rapping is cool and all, but like, yo, I be hearing shit and be pressing buttons and I be getting lost, you know what I mean? Okay. De my way.
Come on, man. Humble soul. Yeah, so go ahead. My full king of what you were saying?
I like making beats a lot more than rapping. Rapping is cool, but like, yo, I be getting lost, like producing.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I be in there. Like if I have 2 days off of work, two or 3 days off of work.
How many beats you making?
Like making beats or like digging for samples.
How many beats you making in them 2 to 3 days you off?
Like 20, and then I'd be like, out of those 20, I'm probably only gonna keep like 10. Feel me? Cause I'd be like, I like this shit, but I don't like it that much, so I'm gonna just try something else.
So, what's your stash like for your rap album? I'm assuming you're producing most of it.
I have like 3 beats from Wolverine that I'm gonna use on there.
Okay.
A lot of it is pretty much my own production.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to get Jazzy Lion Man on this shit because that's a different animal right there.
Who? Say it again. Who?
Jazzy Lion.
Oh my God. Jazzy Lion, man. I just sent them 2 joints.
Oh, right there. Shout out to that.
Yeah. Me and Jazzy supposed to do something. Me and Skip already got something in the tuck. I might make it an album. We talking. We're gonna figure it out. But I definitely got enough for an EP already. That'll be tough. So shout out to Skip, shout out to Jazzy, especially. But yo, my nigga, them boys is cooking.
Feel me? I got some shit with Jazzy coming.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
So with this project, what's your favorite songs on there? What's your favorite song on the project?
Maple Ave. I don't give a fuck. That's like the
Yeah.
Because you know for the name of the original file, right?
What was it? What was the file again?
It was called the Heartbreak Record.
Yeah.
I made this shit and spread up some samples, chopped everything up, and I was like, yo, this shit would be perfect for Julio.
Yep.
I don't like you as I'm making this shit. And plus, like, yo, that Brett Favre line, that's
Yo, I appreciate and that's my grandmother. My grandmother lived on Maple Ave. That's why I named it that. You know what I'm saying? So that was like that that vibe was like me writing in her crib. You know what I mean? Just back in that Verge, no Verge been there, right in that apartment writing. You feel what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna put fucking
Verge with Love Letter.
Yeah. I enjoyed making that beat. I enjoyed making that beat. Release Therapy.
Yes.
And I want to say Sleep on the Couch.
Okay.
Sleep on the Couch.
That's dope. That's a special record too, because that was a record it was supposed to be an album because God bless my brother Trav. We used to be in his crib getting so fried I'd fall asleep on the couch. And niggas always made fun of that shit. So that's where the title came from. So that was always gonna be a project that I did, and he was gonna like produce it or executive produce. You know how niggas be having 100 rap plans and shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of like that's why again this is a special record because some of these albums just down to the titles of these records. I see it. Certain shit connects instantly with me. Maple Ave, Sleep on the Couch. You feel what I'm saying?
Release Therapy. Like I love all of them shits, but those are my top three.
That's tough. My favorites would probably be The North Remembers for sure. Because y'all niggas think y'all be hiding them gems on them beat tapes. I want to give the source away because I don't want 100 niggas to do it, but it be gems on them beat tapes that niggas be trying to fake act like they don't be seeing when y'all be dropping them. But I could play that shit in the story. I said nah, because I really was a nigga that loved Charles Hamilton and Max B. I love Outstanding, the original record, but when I love that record so much, but when I heard Max and Charles Hamilton. Wavy, like yo, nah. So
I'll be just
fine.
That was the North Pole.
Yeah. And I love the North Pole because that was such a because that was like a time of like a real underground backpack nigga on a track with like a real street nigga. Like, and it flows so I'm gonna get wavy. They're like, yo, that shit was a beautiful mix. That because a lot of times, especially at that time, people didn't think niggas could mix, and the music would sound funny, like a Common with like a 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? But certain shit is like that worked so well,
right?
Worked so, and I love that record so much. So when you flipped it, I seen the name. I said, "Oh, this nigga is volatile for that. He's volatile."
Beat tape, then you heard the sample, you was like, what? Okay, this is a classic joint.
Yeah.
Why is it called the South Pole?
Yeah.
So I'm a huge Max B fan, and Charles Hamilton is probably one of my favorite producers ever. I always catch people off guard when I tell people this, but yeah.
That's fire. I love random, like that's like a random fun fact. Like I love shit like that because that's what makes this so unique, and where the inspiration and where we pull from is so unique is because of like shit like that. Like that's fire. Like I never heard a nigga say that, but that's fire. And that's not even shade. That's fire. Like because a nigga like that, like if I was to hear that and I'm Charles now, that's fire. I meant something to somebody. You feel me?
Yeah. And like a lot of like some there's a couple of beats that like that I put out on beat tapes, whether it be on the ones that joints that's not leaving Bandcamp. or just some of the shit that I did put out on DSPs and shit. I was trying to remake some of my favorite Charles Hamilton beats.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, like giving my own like style.
Yeah.
You know.
No, 100%. I understand it. I see the picture, man. Yeah, what you call it? So I would say, yeah, the North remembers. I love Doc and Daryl. I love Doc and Daryl.
It was a perfect. It was perfect intro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Got the tone with that shit.
Exactly. 100%. You know what's creeping on me? I'm like, yo, I kind of murked the United States and Dipset of America. Like, I know people are seeing that shit like, yo, what the fuck? What's this gonna be about? and I also kept it that title because I wanted to showcase how you name crazy names you come up with too. Like, titles fit. So I was like, yo, I can't even change this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So speak to your creative. I'll be right here. Hold on 1 second. But speak to your creative.
I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I just be like when I'm making a beat and I don't know what to call it, I just call it the same, like something that it reminds me of, or like, oh, such and such. Oh, such and such hit me up. Oh, let me name it after this person. Or like I don't know. I know how to explain it. It just be spur of the moment. Like I just be bored and I just be like, okay, I'm gonna make this beat, but I don't know what the fuck to call it. I can't keep calling beats untitled. You feel me? And yeah, I named it the United States of Dipset because when I heard the sample, it sounded like some Dipset shit. So, and I'm thinking about how Dipset, they got like the whole American, like, yeah.
Nah, that's tough because I was still listening. Like, that's so tough to me. And like, I always thought like, yo, the way you name shits was mad funny. And I'm like, but like when you hear it, it makes sense. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
this makes sense. This makes sense why he titled it. You know what I mean? As like a stoner and stuff. Oh, like
That's true.
No, go ahead.
I said, you know, I'm a stoner as well, but yeah.
Yeah, other inspiration too. Because I don't want to speak too much about it because I don't know what's going on. I don't want, but that's the thing that we do click on. We get this inspiration from the same places. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? And you bring a certain energy. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like it's been some check-ins like this is like you don't usually see this at a Heartbreak Julio engagement of a post or something. So I salute.
Same shit.
It's a lot of energy like hovering around this project, you know, compared to my other projects. It's a good like different check. What would you say, like a different like demographic? There we go. Different demographic. A good demographic, yeah.
Because I just put people on test that probably never heard of, you know, Heartbreak Julio, but Kev, yo, I want to hear some of your music. All right, bet, let me show you.
That's love.
Let me put you niggas on.
That's love, man, and that's dope, bro, and that's how it should be. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's the part. That's the main reason I try to do these features and I try to be collaborative with guys because it's like, yo, let's open doors. You feel me? I don't have a marketing budget. You feel what I'm saying? Literally, I am grassroots, down to the grass. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm building. You feel what I'm saying? But like, and I've seen it work on my end. I've seen like producers work with me, and then they have people tap in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I can see like somebody I know liking a post that ain't got nothing to do with me," and I'm like, oh, "Okay, yeah, like we need more of that." You feel me? Like records like this is why it's important to have this collaboration where it's genuine, not forced. but just organically merging the spaces, if you will. You know what I mean? So that's pretty dope as hell. And like that's really one of the ill takeaways from this project. Because I know working with you is going to have certain ears that I wasn't gonna get before. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the nature of the game. You feel me? Like the same way when I worked with Wolverine, that opened so many ears. You feel what I'm saying? Like same when I have worked with Retro, it's all like in that sense of Retro open ears led that spilled into Wolverine, action Wolverine to you, and it's, you know what I'm saying, now it went to Jazzy, Skip, you know what I mean? Like, and these is all just by trying to rap my damn best I can, put my heart in this shit, and just give y'all what I got, my life. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't bullshit. You feel me? Like, that's the thing too. Like, and I like the way your Sonics brings that side of me where I can be more reflective. I can be more like in a zone. That's the bag I like to be in. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been through a lot of shit. So I've been putting a lot of pain in my music. And I had got to the point that I was tired of hearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a third project with Retro, and then I had It's Okay, I'm Not Okay. So I had Feel the Soul. Feel the Soul and It's Okay, I'm Not Okay right after my grandmother passed. And I was making both those records at the same time. But I couldn't get to Retro's crib in enough time. So I was making my own music to therapy. And that's where it ended up being It's Okay, I'm Not Okay. So after that, I was like, man, I'm tired of, like, I want to get back to, I have moments where I'm like, yo, I want to be I'm the best nigga. I'm putting my foot on niggas' necks. Fuck everybody. I'm the best. So that led to For the Soul and Heartbreak Kid. You feel me? like niggas introduced me was me trying to get back in my rap. Like, I'm about this rap shit. Like, the pain ain't going nowhere. So you're gonna eventually get it, and you'll get it where you need it. But like, nah, I'm getting back to the bars. And then I have moments where I'm like, yo, I just want to work on, so I just want to make songs. I just want to make jams. I want to make groovy records. You know what I'm saying? So when I lock in on your production, it's like, okay, it's a good marriage where I can be reflective and have the bars with it. You know what I mean?
With that versatility.
Exactly. So credit to you for that and your production, brother. It means a lot. You know what I mean?
Nah, yo, shout out to you for trusting my ear, because first of all, I just started putting music out like last year. I didn't even think people would like fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, you for
but that's fire. That's what it's about. That's what that shit's about. My nigga Bodega in the building.
I mean,
DR popping out for you, Kev. DR popping out for you, Kev. I ain't gonna hold you. DR popping out. DR popping out. Make sure y'all tapping in late. I know it's summer, so I ain't holding nothing on nobody. Make sure y'all watch this from the top. We had Germs on earlier, who mixed and mastered the project. You know what I mean? It's a good conversation between, you know, guys that collaborated on such a dope project. I wanted to get into the artwork, right? What did you think of the artwork? So I should have been a Horseman, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really a story. So it's funny because not many people know, right? Like, so maybe like wrestling fans will know, like, oh, that's Barry Windham. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta be a real deep in the game to know, oh, that's Jimmy Garvin. You feel what I'm saying? So like, when I was like, yo, I should have been a Horseman, I was like, oh, that's a fire name. Because I was like, yo, I want to come. I really started to get into the idea of like, yo, I love projects that have like a saying, or you know what I'm saying, and it's like artsy. You feel me? Like, so like I should have been a Horseman. I felt like that's me being artsy, but still in my lane, my quote brand, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like where it can still make sense with me. But then it's like I see this artwork and I'm like, wow, this shit really. And I think it is Jimmy Garvin, and it's so perfect that it's Jimmy Garvin, because I'm like, yo, this is like, it's like a story of Jimmy Garvin, if you will. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because Jimmy was moving around. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jimmy had the valet, Jimmy had the belts, so Jimmy was moving like a horseman. You feel me? So when I seen this picture and it's like, yo, this nigga's like, yeah, because niggas was outside, he was a horseman. Because you know how they was turning up. So that's what was the inspiration of that, and that led into the cover. And the funny thing is, like, I really always was into, like, I wish I could have made beats, but I didn't get into that. But what I did get into was art, trying to make art. But when I mean get into it, is mean like I personally like it. It's a hobby. I would never say I'm an art cover. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But I love it, and I know what I like, and I know what I see, and I have ideas. You feel me? So this was one time I was like, I do want a project that I did the cover on. And shout out to Vicente. I'm calling you. I will be calling you. This was just for me to get off because Vinny is that guy with the art. And I love, like, and I only use Vinny because I'm putting my guy over. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not to nobody else, because everybody else is like a lot of dope. Like Craig Dyer is fucking incredible. You feel what I'm saying? It's like he's incredible. Yeah. So
I need a Craig Dyer album cover before.
Yeah, exactly. So when it comes to that, it's like, yo, that would be so fire. It got to be the right time for me, and I'm gonna like it'll be a right moment for me where I will like ask him about it, like, because I want to make it like I want to have an idea, but like I want to make it like the right one. You feel what I'm saying? But again, I'm a loyal guy. I love my team. You feel me? Like I love my guy. Like I gotta holler at Vinny. It's album time. You feel me? Like that's how I know I'm about to drop an album, because I hollered at Vinny. You feel what I'm saying? And like that's what everybody should do. Everybody should lean on who they got and make and lift your brothers up. You feel what I'm saying? And let's get everybody hot. You feel me? Like
right.
If they talented enough. You feel me? Like dead ass. So that's
like artwork and shit. I be designing all my shit.
I know, because I was going to get into the track list. And listen, I'm on my interview shit right now. I throw the stream hat on, the rap hat on, the dad hat on. I was leading you up. I was setting you up. I was working.
Yeah, I just be like, because that shit probably cost mad money, and I got bills to pay, man. Like, I'm gonna just learn how to do this shit myself. You feel me?
Yo, that should be bread.
Plus, like, I always been into like art and like design and shit. You know, like.
You went to art and design school or something?
Not art school, but
okay, like you had a class. That was like I went to class.
Right. And then I just started like, I don't know, I had like when I was in high school, it was like a little class where you could like design your own like clothes and shit. So I used to do that. Oh,
okay. You was designing clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. You made clothes, nigga? Hold on.
I'm telling you, I just be doing shit. Like I just be
You make clothes. Nigga make clothes. Y'all niggas don't be learning about your producers, man. Ask your producer questions, man. Nigga make clothes. That's fire. All right. I'm with you.
But yeah, like I took a class in high school where you could pretty much like learn how to like, it was a fashion design class and shit. And it was just because like, you know, I needed to take something to, you know, graduate.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that shit and I learned. I never really used it like that, like a little bit. Like I used to sell like t-shirts and shit to like my friends and the homies. But yeah, I never really, I might get back into it, but I just have to find the right time because I also got a rap too. You feel me?
Yo, we need like a freestyle. Can we get a freestyle? Not right now, but can we get like a 16 bars or make them pay or something, or like something?
I guess like one bar.
That shit was mad funny, bro. I was like, yo, it was like, oh, Jazzy co-produced this. But it was the way y'all worded it. It wasn't like, it was like Jazzy featuring Dominican Kev. So wait, you didn't even fake answer that question. So how y'all be doing that? Y'all be like, are you sending parts of the beat? Are you like, what's the science behind that? Pardon me, I'm a rapper. I'm trying to get in producer world. I'm trying. How that work?
Jazzy, he can explain it to you better, but it's pretty much like a triple threat match, but with production. You feel me?
Got you.
Because it's usually me, Jazzy, and my boy Wi-Fi, right?
Wi-Fi is fire too. Shout out to Wi-Fi. Shout out to Wi-Fi. Facts.
He got a project coming out on the 19th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big Juneteenth. That's fire.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much how. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like a triple threat match.
Okay, so y'all all putting little pieces together, and okay, because when I be hearing this shit, I'm like, okay, I can hear certain. So I see, like, because I know sometimes the beat switch and shit like that too. But you know, so nowadays you never know. I just wanted clarity on that. Just for that's fire, because I think that's ill too, though. Like, because like, yeah, y'all getting y'all rap shit on, like, yeah, featuring me. I've been here. I produced this beat too. I've been here, like.
But yeah, like it'll be like Wi-Fi will have the beat first, and then Jazzy will like create a little like bridge to go into my shit.
Oh, so y'all like, is he like making it and then a little like, all right, this 3/4 of the beat, yo, here, go like a conveyor belt?
Threat match, yeah. That's the best way to explain it.
Okay. That's tough.
But yeah, really that shit is like genius. I love that idea.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
But yeah, Jazzy Lion Man is a different.
Yeah, nah, Jazzy, the work ethic is insane. The work ethic is insane.
Tell him this, that he technically he white, but that nigga Puerto Rican because he work like an immigrant.
He hip hop. Don't let that go over your head. That's it. That's the new shit. Niggas is hip hop. Well, we ain't seeing no color good hip hop. Yeah, hip hop. You know what I mean, but
he not actually Puerto Rican. I just saw him that shit because this nigga be dropping every 2 weeks. Him and I was trying to keep up because I like this shit, but it was like, damn, like.
Niggas drop every 2 weeks, bro. No jokes, no games, nigga. 2 weeks, bro. But shit like that is gonna pay off. Cause imagine a nigga. That's the ill shit about shit like that when you dump music like that. Cause imagine a nigga that really fuck with him, discover him.
Right.
He's going through a crazy wormhole. It's not like he gotta just go through 2 albums and be like, all right, I got most. Nigga can be like, damn, this is what he was on in 2013. And if you are an artist, you could go like, damn, this beat fire. Like, niggas be having little gems in 2013 still rock right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what you could get from it.
Yeah, like shout to Skip the Kid too, man.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, I got a joint. I'm still waiting for him to drop on the DSPs because he dropped so much.
Yeah, like,
and I
love it. I love it because
if I could, I would. That's just the longest. If I could, I would. So salute to that.
That work ethic is like insane.
What's crazy, like this year, because like this is the year I've hoarded the most music. You feel what I'm saying? Like I haven't dropped like. Virgin tell you, like, niggas will tell you, my nigga Ghost, my nigga Artie, they'll tell you, like, because these are my guys I'm with every day, pretty much. They hearing music. They're at the studio. So, I got, like, 3 mixtapes on just like, not even including Skip album, the Cliff album. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga El Camino. We working on that. You feel what I'm saying? Me and Jazzy supposed to link up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you already know, like, it's really it's like, so I'm about to go crazy. So this is really like about to be the start of like a wave of music that I'm gonna be dropping, and I'm sure as we know you'll be dropping music as well. So definitely tap in if y'all love the Horsemen and you discovering any of us. Please tap in as we will be dropping more and more, and it's time to go crazy because it's really like I'm having fun again. Thanks to your production, thanks to Wolverines, like I'm having fun with this shit again. You feel what I'm saying? Jazzy when he sent it, shout out my man Cliff, fire. Oh, I'm bugging. I got the J album with Jay Furman, man. We working on that on the crazy already, and like he got that knock I need. That's that knock I needed too. So yeah, let's get to it. Why you don't add drums? The streets. I'm just talking for the streets. The streets want to know where the drums.
I got drums on, like, sleep on the couch.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I'm gonna get back to you on that. Hold on.
Yeah, see, look, the drums got him in the hot seat. Nah, man, Kevin been a great. Graham's great. Where we go? We going somewhere with you?
But
okay, we here.
My bad, my shit dropped. I don't throw no drums on because, like, honestly, some shit be sounding so fire that it don't even need drums. It's just got to be sped up, sped down, chopped up the right way, and that's just fire.
Yeah. I have moments where, like, yes, I'm a rapper. I love drums, but damn, give me a good drumless loop in about 3 minutes.
Feel me? Just give me with the beat tapes.
A drumless loop in 3 minutes, bro. Cause I can go like, because with my flow it'd be like all over the place and shit. So it'd be shit like, even with certain pockets with this project, I caught myself in, but it was like if I was in drums, be honest, it'd be jammed up. But the drummers gave me room to be frenetic if I needed to. You know what I mean? Yeah. I like the wild cardness. At first it was like, hey, I used to be like, oh man, like but it's me. You feel me? Like that's my unique take on it. You feel what I'm saying? So then plus also what made me give myself graces. I'm seeing niggas get on with any kind of flow and got millions of views. So I'm like, listen, do what the fuck you want, man. Don't question that. Just be hot at it. Be good at it. You know what I mean? So right. And that's kind of the space where I'm at. I'm not in the it could change tomorrow, but right now I'm not in I want to be the best MC, the king of New York, the number one underground, bar for bar. No, I just want to be the best me right now. Like that's the kind of space I just perfect me right now and explore where that goes. You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes as an artist, I get too caught up in like, it's got to be the best, or like blah, 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 or why I'm not mentioned in these conversations. That's why that also played into me hoarding this too, because I was like, yo, I want this. I want to be in these conversations. Not like I don't. I'm not going to sit here and act like, I don't give a fuck. They don't talk. Like, yeah, you doing this, especially nigga like me. I've been doing this for a minute. You want to be at least conversation to be some validity. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm not a madman. You feel what I'm saying? So slowly but surely, and that's why I love calling that mixtape that project, those projects that, because it's a real true to life. I see it. I'm seeing it slowly build. You feel what I'm saying? But it's times where it's naturally, I'm trying to find this space where I can just be happy creating and getting paid for it is the goal right now. Like that's it. I don't give a fuck about, I think that's what it was. I was too caught up in trying to be the best underground artist or the number one rapper, or like, but I can't help that because that's the neighborhood I come from. It was like, nah, you got to be the best. If you're not the best, then what niggas is coming, they're gonna try to check you. Everybody got a nigga that rap, and they're gonna come with their friend and bring. It's like should be like fucking wrestling for real. Niggas bringing like the territory days, like. A nigga will pull up with some monster like, oh, okay, yeah, my boy Rap, what's up? Where niggas at? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I was reared in that. You feel what I'm saying? I could never turn it off. So now I've been trying to like, no, that's not the goal. The goal is like, because it's like, oh, I want to be remembered as, no, fuck all that. Niggas forget about anything. I need to get paid. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get back to that. And we have a lot of these conversations. This is not nothing like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Me and you say
nothing new. Like, talk about this shit all the time. Like, I'm appreciative of, like, you know, but I want to get paid doing something. Imagine waking up, I made like 5 beats, and that shit paid my like all my bills and everything. I designed like an artwork, and that gave me like 10K or some shit. You know, that shit changed my life.
Features out, writing something for somebody. If I can live off mute, if I can live off the work, I can bring so much more to the work. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's a conversation. I'm glad we're having this we kind of stumbled into it, but let's have the conversation. It's tough as underground, like we at work, and if you it don't matter, like if you working, that's already at least minimum 7.5 hours to 8 hours, including travel, 9 hours of your time already out the way. You feel what I'm saying? Then it's like I'm a big believer. If I've given this company this many hours, I need to give myself that many hours. My own, me being the company. You feel what I'm saying? But then it's like I'm also a dad. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm, you know, like I'm pulled in so many directions. You feel me? And it's like it's trying to find the balance. It's like example of like, yeah, I would love to have a crazy rollout for this project. It deserves it. Hell yeah, it fucking deserves it. But do I have the time to plan for that? Yeah, I already done pay for this. Like if we doing the bread for the rollout, like damn, hold on though. This is due tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is due tomorrow. Like you feel me? Like so would it be like I'll be on some like, oh, I'm anti like trying to be artsy of like fuck a rollout, but it's not fuck a rollout, but it's like, yo, it ain't enough for the rollout right now. We gonna roll this shit out. We got cameras, we got phones, like. And shout out to niggas that be creative and doing their way because there's no excuses. But it's like, it's time. You feel what I'm saying? Time is so valuable. If anything, more valuable than the money itself. But if I was able to have the security I can put into the craft, man, I could imagine what kind of projects. You know what I mean? Like,
but it'd be like, I want to do this, but I got bills to pay. You feel me? Like,
word, need that.
I'm spending all this time at work, and I'm like, yeah, I want to make some fucking beats. I want to get this, you know. I want to, cause I be behind them. I was behind them a couple packs, and yeah, like
that's why I don't stress nobody about packs, yo, cause shit be happening.
Okay, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But I just, take time as much as possible, like out of the days off that I'm not working and shit.
Exactly. You want to find that time to, and that's where it comes. That's why it becomes like a therapy. That's why I call that joint release therapy, because it becomes therapeutic, the music. You feel me? Because you're putting so much time elsewhere that it's like when it gets to you having that time for yourself. That's why I don't knock niggas that play the game. Do what you want to do with your free time. You want to stream, do that with your free time. Pod, all that shaming niggas for loving what they do with their peaceful time is crazy to me. You feel me? Like, but it's just the struggles of an artist, But we go, that's the thing of trying to cut through the noise, and that's kind of where I'm at. And like me and Verge be chopping it up. It's just trying to figure how do we cut through the noise? You feel me? Cut through the noise and just get this light on us, like a little light to be like, hey, these guys over here are doing this. Come check it out. You know what I mean? It's like I know how to do that. So let me rephrase that. I'm trying to figure out how to do that on a very limited budget, which may not add up, honestly. We're just having an honest, real talk. that combination may just not be the recipe. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like now it's time to think outside the box, which I'm going to try to do more of as well. And also, I am busting my ass where I work so I can get bread on that to get more bread to fund back down in here. You feel what I'm saying? So, life of an artist, right?
You feel me? But it's like, yeah, like,
my phone got a little dark.
it's good. Like you speaking facts. Like,
these be the down bad conversations, just more pain, more passion. But you see what I'm saying? Like shit get dark. I even be the dark the whole show real quick, but it be dark, bro. Niggas gotta feel this pain too. Like it ain't just all the glory and all the. It's pain too. Should be painful. Like trying.
I love joints like relief therapy. Yeah. Like,
yeah, it's painful, bro.
You just getting your shit off because it has to come out. You feel me? If you bottled it up, if you keep it bottled up, it's gonna fucking destroy you. You feel me? So you gotta kind of let it out.
Nah, I have to. That's like even like the octaves raising in the record is with. I remember recording it. I was just like, it really was a release therapy, like dead ass. Like I forgot. I wish we should have brought that up when we had Germs on earlier, but. Yeah, it was just a crazy time in the booth of just like, yo, at this point, fuck it. Get all the and I'm like, first off, in my head also, I'm like, damn, this beat is mad long, but it's switching and I'm with it. And I'm like, yo, I'm on it. So it was just me scrolling and getting that shit off. Like, and it was therapeutic. You feel me? It was, and everything played out perfectly. Like when I'm talking about on Maple Ave, talking about the Lakers just got eliminated. That's why I had to drop in May. I couldn't drop while we was in the playoffs, and then we got eliminated. I said, all right, it's fine now. Now it's still in continuity. So when I'm saying he's laughing with the gunman, I'm not talking about Shay. I'm talking about when Braun was laughing with Ant-Man. That shit pissed me the hell off. That's where I'm like, he's laughing with the gunman because I'm like, yo. Niggas killing us and you here chatting and chuckling up here. Fuck going on? You see it's war right now. You see niggas ain't talking to Wemby and laughing with Wemby and joking. It's war right now. We do that later.
Right.
Oh, but whatever.
I love that. That's Maple Ave. I never been there a day in my life, but that song is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna have to shoot it out there. I can't do that video unless I do it in front of that building, my grandmother building. Shout out to Flushing, New York, Maple Ave. You know. You know what I'm saying? Not to say it's like some crazy, dangerous get money block. I know if you know, you know. When the niggas say it's blocking it, like if you know, you know. Yeah. Nah, it's literally like if you know Maple Ave, you know it. But you know what I mean? But it's ghetto though.
You was rapping your ass off on there.
Which one?
The whole starting us like the first shit you hear on the beat is I don't want to talk about shit, nigga.
Yeah, I was tight because we was watching the fucking game and I was watching the game in the booth. So I literally just watched it. I just watched it and while we was recording that, the whole series was going on. So there was a game where I forgot which song I was recording. I was feeling good. I didn't mention it, but we had won, and then we had lost, and I was sick, and I was watching that shit right in there, and I went in there, and I'm like, man, I'm tight. And that was genuine, pure, real-time emotions of a playoff loss.
Nigga, I'm a Raptors fan.
How that work?
I know about all that pain. How that come about?
Yeah.
Part of it comes from because I used to root for the Nets because they was in Jersey and shit. But then
when they left. No, that's interesting. No, let's talk about that for a second because you never really hear about, not to talk shit, but niggas don't leave us. You feel what I'm saying? That's not shade. I'm just saying we don't. So I'm asking genuinely, like as somebody that has a team and they leave your city, your state, how is that? Like, do you root for the Brooklyn Nets or Are you a free agent?
Yeah. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets don't really have like. I don't have like. I'm not angry towards it, but it's like they're in Brooklyn now. They're not in Jersey. Like I can't be like that's my home team because it's not. I'm not from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
But like the Jason Kidd era, that Jason Kidd,
I was watching some YouTube video about that era. That shit was crazy. I forgot. I forgot real quick, Kyle. I'm like, them niggas held it down.
I was watching a documentary, right, about the first time when we went up to the versus the Lakers in 2002.
Mm-hmm.
There was this documentary, had me dying because the nigga, the narrator, he was like, the New Jersey Nets were a long time the NBA laughing stock. But in 2002, nobody was laughing. That shit had me dying.
Nobody was laughing at all. Them Nets was getting crazy. I was watching. I think they had beat the Pacers that first round. I was just looking at the doc. They beat the Pacers the first round, beat Charlotte, and then beat Boston in the Eastern Conference. And then they saw us in 2002. And I remember that series because I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to cook these niggas. I ain't worried about them.
It was a good
we AI. Jason Kidd wasn't doing. We don't beat Reggie, AI, Jason Kidd ain't. I'm not even worried about no Jason Kidd. But he was nice, but I wasn't like. I knew what we was doing.
Yeah. I fucking Yeah. Like I always rooted for the Nets, but then like when I really started like since watching basketball, I was watching the Nets a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I started really like falling in love with the game of basketball, and I started going back to like, nigga, Vince Carter is like, nigga, Onyx made a song about them.
Yeah.
Who played Carter? Onyx or Vince Carter? Personally, Vince Carter, you ain't fucking with Vince Carter. I love Onyx, but you ain't fucking with Vince Carter.
Do your homework.
And T-Mac too, because I got put on to T-Mac when he was in like Orlando, when he was on the Magic.
Okay.
I didn't really see too much of him on the Raptors, but I started watching that shit like the order I got, and I started watching that like old footage and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, I like this. I like this. I'm gonna see what they're up to now. That was like, the Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan days.
Yeah, that's tough.
And yeah, they was always getting fucked up by LeBron, but I still stood by my team. And then in 2019, it felt good. It felt good.
Randomly, I was, because all this Knicks shit going on, I was like, yo, damn. I just started thinking of teams that never won, and I thought of the Raptors, like that era of like when they won that chip and like how crazy it was over there. It's like the same shit going on in the city now. It's electric. It was that game 3 was crazy. This city was electric. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't niggas with so much blue and orange.
And low key shout out to Jersey because Jalen Brunson from Jersey and Cat he not only he from Jersey, but
talk your shit, Jersey. Talk your shit, Jersey. I've been seeing Jersey in attendance when it comes to that Nick talk. Like, hold on, these two niggas is from Jersey though. Jersey, get your piece. You heard? Get your piece, Jersey.
So
that's crazy.
I gotta root for the Knicks. I like both teams, but I gotta root for the Knicks just off of that.
Word. That's tough, man. Anything else you want to leave them with, man? I feel like I took enough of your time, brother.
I'm getting caught up with fucking Ring of Honor.
Okay, what right now what's going on in Ring of Honor?
Yeah, they were showing like a little episode on YouTube and shit.
Okay.
You know what?
Let's wrestling real quick. Let's chop it up. Hold on. Wrestling. This is a wrestling. This is a wrestling
perfect
channel. So I guess we should chop it up, right? So what you feeling? What's your first off? Who's your top 5?
All time?
All time.
I'm gonna go with These are always tough because I got to think about it. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho?
Yep.
Okay.
Because he always reinvents himself.
You ain't got to explain nothing to me. I'm hearing you.
Jericho.
You ain't got to explain nothing to me. I'm hearing you. What else?
Yeah.
It's hot over here. My fault.
It's funny enough. We got a song on this album called this shit, but Tetsuya Naito. Feel me?
Yes.
Because I love like Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Mm-hmm.
That whole stable. And Evil, he's in NXT now and shit.
Evil is in NXT.
Yo.
Then he back with his wife.
Type shit. Damn. 3. That's 3. I got 2 more all time. Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. So Stone Cold, Jericho, Naito, Eddie Guerrero. Okay, that's a crazy lineup.
Fucking that 5th spot is like I'm gonna go with fucking No Way Jose. Nah, on a serious note.
I was with you though. That's where you was going and go. I don't understood it. Culture.
Understood, but like on a serious note, probably AJ Styles. Oh, what the fuck? How did I? Yo, hold on. I gotta rethink. I could do a top 10 now that I think about it, because I was thinking about like old, early TNA.
I'm crazy. Fuck it.
Yeah,
AJ Styles was that. AJ Styles definitely was that.
Like, you think he was good when he came to WWE?
Man, they don't know.
You must not know what he was doing in TNA.
They don't know. They don't know phenomenal for real.
Feel me?
They got a little bit. They seen a little bit when he had the last match with Cena, but
yeah,
it was a moment.
It's like that era of TNA where it was AJ, Christopher Daniels,
yeah,
Moe Joe,
the Machine Guns,
fucking the Motor City Machine Guns. Why the fuck you gonna sign the most? I'm going off on WWE right now, or maybe TKO. Why the fuck you gonna sign somebody as good as the Motor City Machine Guns? They should not have gotten released. Like, they wasn't even there for like a year, maybe.
And then got a nerve that
it's the fucking Motor City Machine Guns.
Got a nerve to want to ask for tag teams. Like, yo, we need tag teams.
Yeah,
just didn't like them niggas.
Yeah, like they got to get that tag team division. Like, they had the right, and then the New Day. My bad. I'm going off on a tangent because there's been a lot of bullshit going on.
I took your shit.
Like, the New Day. How the fuck you let go of the New Day? Trying to tell them to take a pay cut. The fucking New Day.
And I'm glad they didn't take that. And it was like, it's not. They knew they worth, because now it's like, yeah, let's see what's like New Day out of WWE. Now we have something fresh that quick.
Yeah.
New Day is fresh that quick. Not to say they wasn't fresh, but because they had, and that's another thing too. They fresh off niggas dropping the ball with them on the heel turn, which was legendary when they turned on Big E. They didn't really maximize that the way it was supposed to be maximized. You feel what I'm saying? So that on top of that, then you give me a pay cut. Nah, enough. Especially a nigga like Xavier. Xavier done brought mad bread to them off the up, down shit.
Down shit, yeah.
Bread, mad video game cloud, like fuck out of here.
I'm about to name some shit that you gotta be a real wrestling fan to remember this shit. One time I first started watching the Up Down Down, that was around the time the What Culture Pro Wrestling Cup was going on.
What Culture?
Dr. Simon Miller. Yeah, like I got that. Like
that was that English, the English from London promotion, right?
Yeah.
What Culture? I remember them. They always had fire like link ups. They had like fire dream matches in the cut. Like they really was showing out for England. That's why when Cody brought them up when they was booing them in London, it was probably like during the early in the year with the Drew shit. As soon as he mentioned What Culture, he turned the whole arena around. They started cheering.
You get like flashbacks to that shit, like damn.
Yeah. And I can see why they really looked out. Like they was putting together like, oh, I remember when Kurt Angle, they had Kurt Angle out there. I think they had a Kurt Angle Cody Rhodes match, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, like they was giving What Culture Pro Wrestling fire, man.
Like, are you big on AEW? You locked in with AEW?
I used to be. I'm a little behind, but like I'm familiar. I'm tapped in enough to know, like, you know, what's going on type shit.
Okay. That's dope. Are you watching WWE primarily? Like what? Because when you said this shit about the New Day, I hear the angst as a fan. So how are you feeling about WWE the current product right now?
Like it was cool when Triple H first took over, but then TKO came in and just kind of fucking
took the control out of it.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
they kind of like they kind of like, you know how Def Rebel shit is trash.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. Because TKO, like
Def Rebel is okay. So on an overall scale, I can understand why people say Def Rebel is trash. I can understand them. I feel them. But when he hit home run, he knocking them shits out the building or whatever them niggas is. Because they got some shit. They got some shit.
Some of that shit is cool, but
yeah, I just had to get that off, but I ain't gonna give you too much about them. Because the catalog ain't like, but I'm just saying when they do hit, it hit.
Fucking TKO. They got I feel like it's the same thing that happened with Ted Turner, because Ted Turner, he didn't know shit about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And you see how he ran that company to the ground.
You know what I kind of hope? I'm hoping Nick and Triple H is saving these big ass extra bonuses they getting and they checks and putting their worth up so they can buy it back. You know what I mean? I'm hoping. Or at least Triple H, you know what I'm saying? Like some of it, like I'm not saying like bring Vince back. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying like it should be a wrestling person should be owning WWE. You feel what I'm saying? Like a wrestling person, not like
you know how like they had FUBU that stand for like for us by us. Same shit with wrestling. That's why I can appreciate shit like, you know, AEW, because it's a wrestling company started by wrestlers.
Yeah, wrestler and funded by a wrestling fan, a pure wrestling fan. So that's the beauty of AEW, and that's why I personally support AEW too. It's not like I pick a sides. I'm watching everything. It's wrestling on. I'm watching it. Shout out to MLW on that note.
Yo,
you know
that's how I found out about like Jacob fucking MJF and them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, MLW is doing their thing. But yeah, like I'm the same way. Like I don't just stick to one company when it comes to wrestling because wrestling is like I've been watching this shit since I was a kid.
What's one of your favorite matches? Or name like two.
Favorite wrestling match ever. This might be like over. I feel like this is too popular of a match, but not really outside of like North America. I'll say like within North America, it's not like too popular. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Wrestle Kingdom. Not in the WrestleMania, but in Wrestle Kingdom in Japan and shit.
Okay. That's crazy. AJ Zabad is AJ, Samoa Joe, and Christopher Daniels, the triple threat at TNA Sacrifice. No, that wasn't Sacrifice. It was like 9/11 related because it was on Unbreakable.
Yeah.
That triple threat and Bryan Danielson and Kenta.
Ring of Honor?
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I seen both live. I'm also a big favorite Brian, because it's probably my favorite match I've seen live. So I'll probably go with Danielson, Kenta, and Samoa Joe. Because that they really was knocking the shit out of each other. And Danielson had a concussion and Kenta had a concussion. Or Joe. 2 out of the 3 had a concussion because they really was beating the dog shit out of Joe slapped the shit out of Kenta, knocked Kenta damn near out. Shit was crazy. The whole night was wild. ROH in your face is one of the wildest shits I ever seen live ever.
Now that you just mentioned Bryan Danielson, I'm gonna go back and redo my top 5.
As you should.
Because hold the fuck
As
up.
you should.
Stone Cold.
Okay.
Bret Hart.
Oh, whoa, Bret. Bret! Bret! That was my commercial. That little nigga was calling for Bret. Bret!
I got into him when I was like, because I was born in '94. Like I grew up on like the Attitude Era and like the Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah.
I had to go back and watch like old Bret Hart.
Okay. Yeah, he was getting crazy when you was born.
Yeah, like Bret Hart, Bryan Danielson. Then Chris Jericho. And then who would I have at the top at the 5 spot? AJ. Yeah, AJ. Damn. I feel bad for leaving out
Live your truth. Live your truth, man. Live your truth. It's subjective. My top 5 is no order. Bryan Danielson, AJ Styles, The Rock, Sting, and Homicide. And that Sting and Rock is my kid, like my favorites as a kid. And they never so that's like my first favorites. Bryan Danielson and AJ Styles was the first like non-WWE wrestler that I was like, yo, this is guy's fire. And that loving him opened the door for me to discover ROH and Bryan Danielson and Homicide. And then Homicide was like, damn, this is like culturally a favorite. Like I just love everything he represents. And then he's hardcore and could do lucha, could do street fight, like the variety. Makes him like incredible to me. And then it was like the aesthetic as well. So it was in New York. So it was like, of course, I got somebody from New York in my top 5.
Fucking, what you think about fucking? Did you fuck with what's this shit? It just came back. They just started putting this shit. Lucha Underground.
I love Lucha Underground. I'm gonna do you one more. Pause. Wrestling Society X.
Yo, that's where fucking Seth Rollins got his start.
Come on.
Think.
That was his first. TV. Well, yeah, he was already in Ring of Honor at the time, but that was like his first, like, oh, who's this? But yeah, Seth, I love Wrestling Society X. And I love that was like so you know The Wire, right?
Yeah.
They had a show on HBO before The Wire. It was called The Corner.
Yep.
And that shit is like the prequel to The Wire. So
Yeah.
I always look at Wrestling Society as The Corner and Lucha Underground as The Wire. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I remember coming home after a long ass day of work, watching Lucha Underground, watching this nigga at Helico fly off the top of a fucking, like, fly out of the crowd and shit, doing all types of crazy,
I used to be locked in there for that 1 hour. Like, it was on my DVR. I'm coming back, watching this shit. I'm like, oh shit. Penta, when Ricochet was Prince Puma.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That shit was a time.
I used to be like downloading that fucking call, the creative wrestler shit on 2K. That Prince.
Okay.
I used to have my own shit like on 2K.
Don't get me started on the universe mode. I'm gonna have a universe episode where if you play, I only want to talk to niggas that play universe mode, and it's gonna be like 2 hours of just nonstop universe mode shit talking, shooting the shit. I want to check that episode because I'm very big on the universe mode. It's so much so. Shout out to my boy G. He plays all the other parts of the game too. But he showed me, she's telling me about shit. I'm like, how you do it? Because I literally get the game and I just play universe mode. I'll do enough shit so I can unlock whatever I need to unlock, and then I'm paying for the rest with the thing. But now they got it so fucked up because niggas like me, they knew I was buying that shit, the DLC, and doing my little couple things I need to unlock who I needed to unlock, and then that was it. Now you got to go wrestle random 400 niggas online. No, I'm not doing all that, bro.
Right.
Go right to that form. Whatever y'all don't got, I'm gonna get right on that form, and they're gonna be right there. And it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, like as far as that mode, it's perfect that you said, because when I play NBA 2K, the only mode I play is my eras, and I start back from like the, Magic and Bird era and to the modern day era. When I get WWE 2K, straight to universe mode. I don't give a fuck. Like, just straight to universe mode, because it's like you booking your own wrestling show.
Yeah, and that's what I love about it. And that's outside of rap, that is my therapy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not rapping, I'm knee deep in the universe mode. Niggas know that's on PlayStation with me. I don't even be on like interacting with niggas because I be so just in my own world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll keep a game for mad long. I'm due up for a new 2K, super due up for a new Madden. And then I gotta get this year because I'm so locked in on my universe mode. I'm still playing 2K25 for WWE. Yeah. I didn't get the new shit with Punk on it.
I heard that shit was pretty. Yeah, I still gotta get that shit.
Flames, I'm gonna get there. I just gotta finish a couple things in my universe mode. I'm trying to get to a couple things that I have in my mind because it's my creative way of like booking in my head, and so I'll make my little notes and all that. I nerd the fuck out of it. I nerd the fuck, and I am proud. Nerd out, shame away. I don't give a fuck. I am writing matches in my notes next to the bars. Match notes. It's pay-per-views.
You watch fucking Murph's YT13 on YouTube?
Nah.
He be making like universe mode content and.
Oh, okay. I bumped into a couple of niggas. They be having commentary and all that.
You feel me? Like he'll write stories and shit and like, you feel me? Yeah.
This was my crown jewel. Cody Rhodes versus The Rock. It was a rematch from SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels. Now the backstory is this: Roman lost the title to Stone Cold. Stone Cold lost the title to Triple H. So as Roman was trying to get his way back, I had Roman wrestle Mad Legends. So I had Roman wrestle. He beat Stone Cold to get that win back after losing to Stone Cold for the title.
To make this nigga 10 times more OP.
Yeah. I went crazy. He had a feud with Shawn. He beat the Ultimate Warrior. and then he had a feud with Shawn, and Shawn could never beat him. And I was playing as Shawn. I could never beat this nigga Roman. So I was like, all right. In my mind, I was like, I want Roman to win the title back. So I booked the title match with Shawn versus Roman. And this was the first time Shawn is the champion. I beat Roman. So now Roman lost, and I really wanted Roman to win the title. So it's like nerds. I'm loving it, like, because it's like real life shit too. Because it's like I really don't have control over the finishes sometimes. Like I'm not gonna be a bitch ass nigga, quit and then start over unless it's like something like out the blue. I ain't gonna lie, I did some bitch. It was some shit. I was like, nah, I can't have this nigga champion. I don't know what I was looking. Or something, the phone rang and I got pinned. I'm like, nah, I'm restarting it. But like
2K, and like 2K17, 2K18, I used to do this shit on Universe mode where it was like how the invasion should have been booked. You feel me? Because that was like that was a great idea, but it wasn't executed.
They did what they did. Now in hindsight, after getting over it and like really seeing how everything played out, being older, more so, and understanding how contracts work, some niggas did the best they could, man. Everybody was was getting that Time Warner chicken. Everybody was getting that Time Warner AOL chicken. Hogan, Hall, Nash, Sting, Goldberg. All of them sat out and took that chicken. So what can them niggas do but bring Shawn Stasiak out? Buff back. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to niggas like Booker that ain't get the AOL bread and had the grind. You know what I mean? Even Ray took a little AOL bread.
Five time, nigga.
Word. So that's why
that's like, see, if you would have asked me like my top 20, we would have been going on for like 1 o'clock in this motherfucker. Because like when it comes to wrestling, like that's since I was a kid, dog. That was like what, 98, 97 since I've been watching wrestling.
Yeah.
And like I fell off because life happens and shit, and you realize like it's half titties, but I'll still watch wrestling. I'll be like updating and shit, but I gotta play it off cool. Like you niggas still watching that wrestling thing? High school and shit. But then I'm like, nah, fuck this shit. Like, fuck, I don't want to be around you. I don't even.
That's the one thing I really wish I could tell kids, but it's hard to tell them to it until they live through it. None of that matters. That seems like everything matters at that time. Every decision. Like, it doesn't matter, bro. You're still going to smash if you watch wrestling or not.
Yeah.
That's the gangster shit about it. You gonna still smash. So
type shit.
If it's yours, if she chose you, she chose you. That's the part we sit here stressed like like yes, you want to do certain things. You want to dress to get chose. You know what I'm saying? But once she chose, she chose. You feel me? It ain't matter. The thing is, the real gangster shit was to get them under you, like watching, like damn, what's going on with Randy Orton? What's going on with Batista? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was Total Divas that bridged the gap. You ain't have to. Once Total Divas, I talk about it all the time. Once Total Divas came out, it bridged the gap for niggas that was like, yo, because they was tapped into Total Divas, so you ain't really even have to give them too much explaining. They understood it.
Right.
They looking for Brie. They looking for Nikki. You know what I mean? Like
drama shit, like the reality TV shit.
That shit was mad. And my favorite wrestler was married to Brie, so it was just, husband. That's Mike. I'm having conversations. Yeah, Brie. I know about plenty of times, bro. Broker. What's going on? What's that? What's Raw? Oh, you watching Raw? I'll let you watch. I'll call you back. Yeah, just getting shit in line. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I had to like learn that like maybe 3 years into high school. Like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm gonna watch wrestling. Fuck this shit. Like,
bro, listen, I never stopped, but I don't knock nobody that did it because I had plenty of friends. Because, yo, especially in that time, there's a lot of shit going on outside. Like, it ain't. Some niggas had a little more freedom than too. Like, so niggas is really in the streets. Like, outside for real. Ain't no time. Like, niggas is on the block. Niggas is that making runs to the store. It ain't no time to catch Raw. 9 o'clock is live. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's how I always tell people. Like I used to stay out of trouble because one, you got to stay out late to get in trouble and shit. My ass is home before 8:00 every Monday and Friday and Thursday and shit. You feel me? Because I could be doing this, but I'm at home watching wrestling.
Nah, wrestling did that. Like I always say, wrestling is always there. That's why I love it. It's always there. It is always there. It's gonna be
over here. You got beef and shit, and I'm trying to get I'm watching fucking Eddie Guerrero versus fucking JBL.
Deep in the lore of it too. Niggas is in here fighting over blocks, and I'm deep in the lore of Jushin Thunder Liger.
That version of JBL is one of my favorite because he was effective as a heel. Like he was going over, going.
Yeah, talk your shit. Yeah, that's the beauty of that shit. Look at you having this moment, nigga. Yeah,
this nigga would be out there. Like, it's not funny it's not funny because it's a real problem, but just the thought of somebody that you watching wrestling this shit and you thinking oh, what the fuck, this nigga's at the border hunting Mexicans and shit because he's beefing with a Mexican nigga for the title. You know how he will hate you for that.
Yeah, it's simple. Buy a ticket and watch the Mexican beat the shit out of him. That's the beauty of it. It's that simple. That's why I feel like they're overthinking it now. This current product is overthinking it. It really goes back to the simple things. Simple things work. And when it's simple thing, and even though I'm a fan of them going back to the bloodline, I don't mean that going to simple storytelling.
Right.
Insert different players, but keep the storytelling the same. You know what I'm saying? Of course, jazz it up, make it so it doesn't stay stale. But that again, I talk about this all the time too. I love the Will Ospreay Death Rider storyline because it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Different take on the hero's journey to the world title. And it's truly a conflicted journey, like anything in life. When you're going through your goal, it's going to be conflicting.
Right.
It's not going to be a hero's rise to the top. It's going to be conflicting and shades of gray. I love it. I really feel it's one of the freshest shits out. And I hope Tony sticks to his guns and see it all the way through, which I feel he will. But those are I like that. But it's also pure. It's a true wrestling story. You feel what I'm saying? It has all the factors you need, and it's not overcomplicated. You feel what I'm saying? It's simple. It's just simple, key storytelling.
You feel me? I always tell people, that's kind of what I watch. I watch it for not just the incredible matches, because I'm a big technical wrestling fan, but also the storylines, because that shit is it's like an athletic novela.
Yeah, that's how I explain it.
Yeah, dramatics and shit of a soap opera, but
as much as and that's why I be thinking about my mom used to hate on me watching wrestling. As much as she done fucking watched some All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital. I know all the niggas. Sonny on General Hospital. Shorty that was on with Regis and Kelly. Kelly used to be on All My Children. Well, her husband that she's still married. Yeah, they was married on the show. Come on, Mom Dukes. Love you, mama, but you had me all fucked up talking. And I realized, that's how I explained to her one day. This is an athletic version of the shit you watching. You know what I mean?
And also, the core shit this is what drew me to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Where the hell is this a reality? The wrestling is the only place where this is normal, right? You're going to work, because this is pretty much Stone Cold Steve Austin shit. He goes into work. Oh, I got beef with a coworker. I got beef with my boss. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna air all their business out, and I'm gonna beat their ass. And instead of getting fired or report it to HR, I'm gonna win a championship for it
and get more bread. And then the company's gonna give me cool shit to terrorize my boss with.
You feel me? I get to do all these popular interviews with morning shows and all that shit. In real life, nigga, you get your ass getting fired.
You get arrested.
Feel me?
Yeah, they gonna fire you and arrest you, bring the police, walk you out crazy. I mean, shit crazy, bro.
Wrestler, it's like that shit is perfectly fine, bro.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. Yo, man, it's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure, bro.
Word.
What you call it, man? Shout your IG out. Shout whatever you need to shout out. What's coming next? Pause.
All right. On Twitter it's Dominican Kev. On IG it's Dominican Kev B because there was already a Dominican Kev. But there's a lot of Dominican niggas named Kevin, so I get it. But okay, so after this tape,
I think the first Dominican nigga I ever met was Kevin. Kevin.
Dominican niggas named Kev, but yeah, after this drop, I got some shit coming with Jazzy, Wi-Fi's joint. I got something coming with my boy Echo.
Okay. Shout out to everybody. Go ahead, shout everybody out. Let us get it.
Yeah, I mean, for right now, I mean, I got the joint with Rebel coming. We cooking that.
Okay.
It's a lot that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I covered everything for like the rest of the year.
Except for your
I got the EP with Fly G.
And okay, yeah, I'm just tapping in with him.
Yeah, shout to Fly G. You know,
that'd be tough. I can see that. That's tough.
Yeah,
that's
we got it coming probably later this year, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What I'm gonna leave you off with is make sure you wash your ass today.
Yo, it's been an honor chopping it up with you. It's your boy Heartbreak. Go support I Should Have Been a Horseman everywhere now, out on DSPs. Also, we do have a link on Untitled. If you just want to support, get you a digital copy. If you don't got, let's say something happened crazy, you don't got no streaming, or you're streaming. Listen, we were talking about struggles and shit. Your Apple Music, you ain't got money on that card, your Apple Music off, you ain't got to tell me. I'll oversee it. And you just want to hear the project, you know what I mean, for a comfortable fee, hit one of us up for the link, you know what I mean, just to support the arts, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's out there, hear it. We wanted to, we was actually going, we can tell this little last story before we did, but it was actually going to be straight direct. It wasn't even going to be on streaming, but at this point, it was like, I think it's kind of something we never even spoke on it, but it was just that we both got so like, nah, fuck it. Whoever the most ears got to hear this and it wasn't a conversation. It was already unspoken, and that's when I know this is a brother of mine in this music shit. When you start getting into spaces where you don't got to even speak, it's on the same chord, and that was the beauty of this project. It will be more with this man. God willing, we're gonna make as much as we can while we have this beautiful time on this earth. You feel me? So, you're gonna hear more Julio and Kev. Thank you for supporting. Tell a friend and tell a friend. I got upcoming project with Skip coming soon. I got an upcoming project with Cliff coming soon. I got an upcoming project with LA Camino coming soon. Jay Furman tape, come on. About to be crazy. So we working, we cooking, and you never know where you might see Heartbreak Julio next, but you're going to see him.
You know what I'm saying?
Live on the Clearview. Shout out to my brother Dre on the Almanac Show, too. We got new episodes coming, and you can always find me here on the Clearview where we normally talk wrestling, review interviews, and shit like that, or talk whatever, chop it up. My fault, Kev. Go ahead.
I got a beat on Fuji's album. Saying it's coming, But yeah, I got a beat on there. It's gonna. If you're familiar with my beat tapes and you hear that beat, you're gonna be like, "What the like?" You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
You're gonna look at that. But that's not till later in the year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you cook it up. You cook it up. I love it. Yeah. North Remember video out now on YouTube at Heartbreak Julio. All my socials. The video is out on the TikTok full video, Twitter on full video, and on YouTube full video. Snippet on my IG. Wherever you enjoy your videos, tap into the North Remembers, directed by Third Generation Films, co-directed by Verge. Down bad, so it's a beautiful thing, man. Tap the fuck in, and we out, man.
You know what I mean?
We out.
The recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.